What's up? This is the cheesiest YouTube channel out there. This is More Cheese Please. And today we are going to be doing how to draw a teen boy. It's pretty simple, but let's just get at it. Okay, so first we're just going to start with a simple straight line on both sides. And then you're going to, on the bottom, bring it to a curve down. Just slightly, but also enough to make it look like a jawline. And then you just kind of do a C, but a little more stretched out for the chin. And then for the neck, you're just going to do a couple slight curves. It's pretty simple. That's what I've been doing for a couple years now. And then you do a really, really stretched out C. And that would be the shirt line. You could do a V-neck, but I don't really do V-necks much. So then I'm just going to do a hood. It's kind of like almost like half a heart, but just a little more, how do I say it, like a little more stretched out and fat. And it's okay to erase it every once in a while and double check. And now I'm going to do the hair. It doesn't matter if the head's a little flat like mine, but because the hair will give a little oomph. And then I just draw little chunks and little random shapes. This shape might look really weird, but in the end it looks pretty good together. And just go with the flow, because in the end it usually looks pretty good. After a while, you'll start seeing it come together. And you want to make sure that it's on the side of the head too, because hair isn't just on the top of the head. Because if it is, it's pretty, it's hairstyles. Some people do that, but for this hairstyle, I just like doing it with hair on the sides. Okay, so wait, who ordered cheese? Haha, get it? So just continue that. And yeah. I'm just kidding, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. That did not sound good. I do know what I'm doing. Yeah. So then you just erase all the headlines. And if you do erase some of the lines, you could just touch them up, because if they're not touched up, it will look pretty empty. And then on the sides, you just do little rectangles. And you don't want them like sharp, just smooth, rounded out. Because it looks like, what is it called? Are they sideburns? I don't know, guys. But it just makes it look like it's shaved on the sides of his head, and then on his top of his head it's... Okay, so we're going to do another ear like this. It's like half of a heart, except a little less curved in. This is how I just usually do it, because making it too complicated for me, I can't handle, especially with mirroring stuff. So you just erase it and fix it up until you like the shape and it looks like the other shape. Pretty easy. And now we are going to work on the face. Okay, so usually for mouths, I like doing like a boat shape. That was really crooked. Make sure you use good erasers. That's what I wanted to remind you about. Because if you don't use good erasers, they smudge if they get too much pencil on them. Some of them don't, but it's just nice to use good ones. So just draw a straight line and then draw like a boat or half of a circle, kind of. And then I like to make it look like the teeth are curved, because the teeth aren't usually in a straight line. And then I just do a little tongue puff. Like, it just looks like a puffed up tongue part right there. Okay, so after that, I'm going to work on the eyebrows. it's kind of just a freestyle thing here. You just follow the shapes. I'm kind of going to make it look like he's confused-ish. So that gives me an excuse to make the eyebrows look different, which is completely fine. Then I just draw a really long U. Yeah, pretty simple, just like that. And then we're going to draw the nose. I just do a crooked line, and then I'm doing freckles right now, but later I'm going to erase them because you could do freckles if you'd like. I mean, it's completely fine. I just did not like it in the end. I just didn't really like how it looked. Okay. Then right here, I'm going to make it look like his arm is behind his head, like he's kind of shy. Or he's scratching the back of his head, kind of confused. But you just draw like a triangle shape almost on one side and then make it a little more 3D. This part for me takes the touching up a lot. But once you get the hang of it, it's pretty simple. I mean, I've done this for years. It just takes, time. But then after that, you do a straight line down, and that is going to be the chest or the torso. And I'm drawing the shoulder because you need a shoulder because that's how God made you. And yeah, you draw another line on the other side too. I don't really like how that line is shaped, so I'm just going to redo that because sometimes everybody makes mistakes, okay? And I am going to be making the arm look smaller because I didn't really like how baggy it looked. So if you're following along with the art, just do it the way you think it looks the best. Now looking back at the art, his arm looks a little skinnier. I don't really like it, but I already have my video pretty much finished and edited and stuff. But we'll just keep working with it. So then you draw a line at the bottom, make it kind of curved, and then after that you're going to draw pants. I draw the pants kind of diagonal out because you don't just sit with your legs completely straight. You don't waddle. You kind of have them spread out a little bit, so that's what I like to do most of the time. Then for pockets, I just do, like how you do the corner of a sun in a paper when you were little? That's what I do. And then you just bring it down, and where the end of the chest line is, you bring that down, and that is your sleeve. So yeah. I had to fix it up right here. I had to just make the arm a little skinnier, but I decided to make the hand bigger, and I feel like it looks, so it's pretty easy to do the hand. That's all I'm going to say. You just make it look like it's popping out of the pocket a little bit, and I don't really like how skinny the arm is, so I'm just going to fix that. And now I'm going to work on these little shoulder thingies. Because it looks like his shoulder was up really high. Now I'm going to work on these elbow pads. I don't know why. They're more patches, I guess you'd say. I just feel like it looks kind of cute. You don't have to do it if you don't like to. I just kind of like it. And then I'm just going to draw a zipper, like a line down. Oh, there's me fixing everything up. It's okay to erase parts and redo them because I always do that. For the button, I just do a little circle. It's pretty simple. And my favorite parts are rips in the jeans. I just do random little lines grouped together, and I feel like it looks pretty good. Okay. Guess who predicted the future? I'm going to be erasing these little freckles because I do not like them. And yeah, they just look kind of weird to me. And then I draw my fixing up my lines because when they look really weird, it's just not nice. And I'm gonna color in the eyes. It's pretty. I mean, you know how to color in. If you know how to draw, you should probably know how to color in. So it's just the pupil. I just like doing eyes like that. If you know how to do real eyes, just do it like that, I guess. Then I draw 3 lines because if you draw 2, it will look like you have 3 front teeth when you have 4 front teeth. So, simple details matter. And then I'm going to work on this little beaded necklace. I mean, not beaded, this little necklace. With a cross on it because it reminds me of how Jesus died on the cross for our sins. Because he is so good to us. Okay. You could do a little necklace if you'd like. It just reminded me of how good God is to us. Okay. And then I'm going to draw a little line to fix up the arm and all the other little spots. And now I'm going to draw a real zipper line down to the bottom and then make it look like a pocket. Whoops, I messed up. You have to have a line out or else it's going to look like a really sharp, weird looking pocket. I just recently learned how to do pockets. It's pretty simple, so I'm not really going to explain how to do it because just looking at it, you should probably know how, you could probably tell how to do it. Okay, I'm going to draw the Adam's apple. It's just, I just do a sharp little diagonal thing. And then I like drawing the little things on coats. I am having a brain blank out. I literally forgot what they are called. If you know, you guys need to tell me. Yeah. And just touch up. So guys, this should be your finished product. I think it looks pretty sweet. And like and subscribe while you're at it. And have a nice day. Bye.